They may look like typical teenagers at any party anywhere, but these are co-op kids in Washington for the 48th annual NRECA Electric Youth Tour. When Senator Lyndon Johnson first suggested electric co-ops send their young people to the nation's capital in 1957, he wanted to put a human face behind the changes rural electrification was bringing to the countryside. Randy Dwyer, NRECA's Director of Grassroots Advocacy, told the young people that their mission is to deliver the co-op message in support of our energy, our future.
When you go talk with your congressmen and your senators, it's extremely important that you let them know the questions that are on your minds. Don't hold back. They represent your moms and dads, they represent your grandparents, but they also represent you. And so if you have a question, make sure you ask it.
Actor David Landis brought home the message as U.S. Senator George Norris, an early advocate of rural electrification.
Your grandparents had a moment just like this, when somebody reached up and switched on an electric light, and tears were shed, and dances were done, and songs were sung because that light went on in rural America. The number of kids from farms who went to colleges grew exponentially. Huge number of increase in students who graduated from high school and went to college. Why? Because there was electricity, and your grandparents fought for that electricity.
So 1,561 young co-op consumer members from 43 states came to Washington to remind members of Congress that the passions that drove their grandparents to join electric cooperatives to turn the lights on still burn just as brightly. Brian Cavey is NRECA's Vice President of Legislative Affairs.
These are future voters. So to that member of Congress or that senator, these are the folks that are going to determine whether they keep their jobs a year or two down the road or not.
Each delegation delivered the message that reliable, affordable power is still key to rural economic development and the nation's future. From NRECA headquarters, I'm Darrell Holley, ECT.coop.